Most kids would love to go to a yacht party, but not Marissa. She is being forced to attend her mom's work party on a fancy boat, and it's so boring. There are no other kids at the party. Marissa's wearing a sailor dress that she hates, and the only snacks are gross foods adults like. On top of all that, Marissa's parents volunteered her to walk around and serve the nasty food to everyone. All Marissa wants to do is go hide and listen to music, but she's trapped with these boring old people. Finally, after hearing a loud woman with big yellow earrings blather on for 10 minutes, Marissa decides she's had enough. When no one is looking, she sets down her tray and sneaks inside the boat. Marissa discovers a door marked Captain's Quarters. Finally, some privacy, she thinks. She curls up on the bed, pulls out her phone to listen to some music, and lets her eyes close. A big thwack against the side of the boat wakes up Marissa. How long has she been asleep? She better get back to the party before she gets in trouble. She rushes back up to the deck, only to realize it is completely empty. Everyone has disappeared. Marissa calls for her mom and dad. She searches the yacht, frantically looking for someone, anyone. But she's alone, miles from shore, in the middle of the ocean. Marissa screams for help. Is anyone there? What is she going to do? She can't drive the boat. Tears well up in Marissa's eyes when she starts to hear music. It's the most beautiful song she's ever heard in her life. It sounds like an angel singing. Her eyes glaze over. All of her thoughts and worries melt away, and she's left with only the need to find that song. It's coming from the water. Like a zombie, Marissa heads to the railing. A little voice in the back of her head is telling her to step back, that it's not safe. That voice is drowned out by the beautiful song. She leans forward even further, and she sees a big yellow earring floating in the water. Marissa is briefly jolted into reality. That's the loud lady's earring. But before she can think too much about it, the song gets louder, and she looks longingly at the water, ready to dive into where the comforting music comes from. All of a sudden, orange flashing lights obscure Marissa's sight, and she is pulled back to reality. She realizes where she's standing and backs up from the edge of the boat. What could she possibly have been thinking? She hears the Coast Guard announce their arrival. They tie up to the yacht and climb in to help her. They tell Marissa that they've been getting calls about abandoned boats. They wrap a blanket around her and bring her onto their boat. As they motor to safety away from the abandoned yacht, one officer jokes that, "The sirens must really be out tonight." "What's a siren?" Marissa asks. He explains that sirens are beautiful mermaid-like creatures from mythology, whose songs would lure sailors into traps. "But they're not real," he says. Just then, out of the corner of her eye, Marissa thinks she sees a beautiful woman, floating in the water. But when she turns to get a better look, all she catches is a glimmering tail diving into the water, as the distant song she heard finally fades away.